Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry in Salem, Massachusetts. And what I decided to do was take them up on their offer of 3 museums of the many, many different museums that they have here in Salem. So I'm going to video some of each one of the museums and give you my rating as to how well I think the presentation was and how good the museum was. And first I'm going to do the Witch History Museum right here. So for the 3 museums where they have this offer here is $28. So let's go in. Well, this is inside the place here. This is mostly just their gift shop. So what they have here is several large displays, life-size displays of various things concerning the witch trials. There were some recordings, but mostly the guide told the stories. The life-size displays were very nice, well done. The problem is, downstairs where they have them, it's all very, very dimly lit. I could barely see them myself. I sure couldn't capture it on video. So because of that, I'm going to have to rate this museum and the tour as a C. Next is the New England Pirate Museum. And you can see here, got 3 pirates climbing aboard a ship. This tells the story of one of the ships. And here's a scene of men defending their coast. And here's the pirate ship coming in. And we got 2 pirates out here guarding the front door. Nice decorations on the inside here. There's another guy climbing up. And this guy, yeah, he obviously looks like a pirate.
So feel free. Now, this first room here is the artifact room. In these cases closer to me, you'll find treasure. And then some more mundane. That is why you were here. Also in this room here, now in the 1700s, you have the most famous pirate from New England over there at the wheel, and his name is Captain Black Sam Bellamy. Now to lure sailors, she would climb up the mast and go, "Help, help!" You could probably find ships like the Happy Entrance docked right here. Now that means there's a harbor master back there keeping us safe, and of course some seagulls above us, so don't open your mouth and look directly up. Old sailing trick. It's up here. Spring and fall occasionally. Over here before you guys go. This is a fishing ship from Gloucester, which is a port north of here, and it has a super scary name. If pirates heard it out loud, they'd go nuts. This is the Scary Squirrel!
Squirrel is not scary.
And details of this battle are a little gory, so I'd refer you to the last plaque on this wall over here to be the, he has a great-grandson who becomes the 13th president of America.
Well, that's the end of the guided portion of the tour. And it's slightly brighter in here than the last museum, but still way, way, way too dark to really fully enjoy it, I would say. I would enjoy it so much more if they turned the lights on to a degree that they're useful. Well, folks, I would rate that a B, although it was a very short tour. And lastly, the Witch Dungeon Museum. And I can just imagine how dark that's going to be.
A teenage girl or a girl in her 20s might survive. They seem to not want to kill them so much. Well, many of those young survivors have ended up in Salem Village. where they take work in people's households as maid servants. It gets a roof over their head, it gets food in their mouth. But they are treated like one step up from a slave. You're about to see part of a real trial, and as you listen, keep in mind that these very words were heard 331 years ago. And we now let the trial begin.
While I was at prayer, the child did complain of a knife at her hand. I know not of this. Perhaps it is the devil that dons my likeness and does harm. 'Tis not me.
If you be so blameless, why dost that yellow bird that speak out to you?
What yellow bird? I own no bird. We've seen this bird. We've all seen it, have we not? We've seen it feed between her long finger and forefinger. We all know she practices witchcraft. You accuse falsely, and I scorn it. You will not prove me a witch. And there's a cat beside this bird, and it's this thing that grows all over Harry. They say it's sort of it herself, changed into the form of a wolf going to Proctor's house at night. A wolf? A wolf. I hated the wolf. I once had a cat, yes. I have never owned a bird. Never owned a bird? No. Your own daughter testifies that you own 3 birds, 2 yellow and 1 black. You have dared to bring my child here to this court. As these birds hurt the children and afflict persons. And if you all can look upon Sarah now and not be afflicted, the court should start to wonder, are any of you witches? Why, you now get mom to tell you. She simply sat in the company of Sarah Goes, and after it was taken down. I am not a witch, I tell you, I be a gospel woman. No, you are the one who hurts and torments us. Even as I look upon you now, I feel my flesh creep. Ugh, sticking and pins. Why must you torment us so?
Watch your step. Careful, here it goes. When you are in the dungeon, you might be in a cell, you might be on the floor. When it's full, they're packing them in everywhere. They would even have prisoners in every inch of this floor. And her invisible spirit attacked her. And everybody watching that in 1692, including the jury, believes it. That's the only kind of evidence these people were convicted and sent to their death on.
Here you can see just how dark this is. Now this is several people hanging from a tree. Well folks, that I would just rate to be, at best, it's the darkness problem again. That dungeon was several cells where they keep people in. And they did an okay job with setting that up, but then it's so dark you just can't see it. So, geez, I'm just not recommending any of these 3 museums. Good day, folks.